Hey everyone, it's Leo here, your trusted crypto insider, bringing you the kind of real-time clarity that cuts through the noise. If you've got $1,000 set aside right now and you're wondering where it belongs in today's market, pause everything. Because XRP at $2.39 on October 23rd, 2025 is flashing signals most people are sleeping on. Fresh from today's X timeline, Ripple just confirmed Patrick Witt, the White House Digital Assets Council representative, as a keynote speaker at Swell 2025 in New York next month. That's not a random name drop. It's a direct line to US policy shaping digital finance. And here's the kicker. CME Group launched options on XRP futures today, live and trading. This is institutional infrastructure locking in. Stick with me, because I'm walking you through exactly why this moment matters. And by the end, you'll see a clear path forward with that $1,000. Let's break it down together. Quick thesis up front so we're all on the same page. XRP at $2.39 sits at a rare convergence of regulatory tailwinds, institutional tooling, and utility expansion. Analysts from the Crypto Basic to Coin Central are modeling $18 plus potential over the next 2 years if ETF inflows mirror even half of Bitcoin's 2025 pace. That's $5 to $8 billion entering the ecosystem. But first, important disclaimer. This is not financial advice. I'm sharing data, patterns, and community insights for educational purposes only. Always do your own research and consult a qualified professional before making decisions. Let's start with the price structure, because the chart is speaking loud and clear. XRP has been consolidating in a tightening range, defending $2.38 support with increasing volume on the bounce. Chart Nerd TA posted a clean weekly breakdown today, over 400 likes, highlighting a bullish MACD crossover, higher lows, and stochastic RSI exiting oversold. Translation: the dip flushed weak hands, and smart money is stepping in. Think of it like a coiled spring, pressure building, ready to release. At current levels, $1,000 buys you roughly 418 XRP. Simple math. A move to $5 would be $2,090 in value. But here's the first mini cliffhanger. Evernorth's recent SPAC filing ties directly into XRPL infrastructure. More on that in a moment. Now, the regulatory picture, because today's X feed is packed with confirmation. Ripple's official announcement of Patrick Witt at Swell, 2,500 plus likes, 137,000 views within hours. Witt isn't a peripheral figure, he's helping craft national digital asset strategy. Chad Steingraber connected the dots in a thread, 500 plus likes. Ripple's inclusion on the White House ballroom donor list alongside Amazon and Google isn't symbolic, it's structural alignment. No taxpayer funds, just private sector synergy. Community response? Levi Rietveld's poll, still holding every XRP, 191 likes, 20 replies celebrating diamond hands. Question for you: when policy and infrastructure align this cleanly, what usually follows? We'll explore that next. Speaking of infrastructure, CME Group's launch of XRP futures options today is a milestone. Their post hit 1,000 plus likes. Options on XRP futures now live. Open interest on XRP futures is up 225% year over year. That's not retail speculation, that's institutions hedging exposure and building liquidity. Pair this with Ripple's $1 billion treasury raise and Gumi's partnership with SBI on XRPL, the flywheel is spinning. RLUSD, Ripple's stablecoin, is already live and using XRP as a bridge asset. Per the Crypto Basics fresh analysis, if XRP ETFs capture half of Bitcoin's projected inflows, price targets scale to $18. That's 7.5 times from here. But here's the teaser. Flare Network just bridged 40 million XRP into XRPFI. DeFi liquidity incoming. Let's unpack that. Keeping this conversational, like we're mapping it out over coffee. Expert forecasts are converging. Zach Rector's 2025 timeline thread today. ETF approval odds at 70%. December targets above $10. Crypto Sensei's poll, XRP to $10 by EOY, 575 likes, community leaning bullish. Crypto Barbie's video breaking down why market cap math doesn't constrain utility assets, 336 likes, using gold as an analogy. Value flows through the network, not against it. Technicals back it up. RSI neutral at 50, MACD turning positive per News BTC's bounce report. What if scenario? Swell announces a CBDC pilot with WIT on stage. Price reaction? Likely $3 by November. Your $1,000 becomes part of that momentum. Let's address the common hesitations head on, because I know some of you are thinking, XRP's been stuck before. Concern 1. Centralization. Reality, XRPL runs over 100 independent validators, more decentralized than most realize. VetX0's validator updates today confirm active network health. Concern 2. Supply. Utility overrides supply caps. Remittances, tokenization, and stablecoin liquidity absorb volume. Evernorth now holds 261 million XRP, over $600 million committed. Concern 3. No real use. Counterpoint. RippleNet processes billions in cross-border volume, and RLUSD is live on mainnet. If past drawdowns left scars, today's structure is different. Policy support, tooling, and capital flows aligned. Community energy is electric right now. John Squire's XRP holders in a few months meme video, 354 likes. The Crypto Coffee's engagement post, 261 likes, 141 replies. Jack the Rippler's, like if you hold 100 plus XRP, 1,000 plus likes. Amonix calling bull season, 188 likes. We're not just a token, we're a movement. Exclusive angle you won't see aggregated elsewhere. Tom Lee's quiet commentary on ETF parallels, $22 potential if inflows scale. XRPL, Japan's NFT showcase, 48 likes, proving ecosystem depth. Bankschange launching decentralized media on XRPL, November 14th, another utility layer. Chart deep dive for the analysts. XRP sits in a descending triangle, but Bitmorpho's thread calls it a millionaire reload zone. RSI 50, MACD flattening into bullish. Josh's fib levels, $2.38 hold, next target $3.60. Domina on silent accumulation, 1.5 to 2 times near term if ETF filings advance. Remora AI, 72% confidence on regulatory green lights. Boney Bean mapping a $6 horizon rally. History shows quiet accumulation precedes explosive moves. More layers, quantum resistance, XRPL is post-quantum ready. BlackRock ETF filings, inflows could 10 times. Counter narrative, XRP is dead. Volume up 225%, holder count growing, treasury raises at $1 billion plus. Arthur's thread, $10, EOY with ETF, treasury, and supply dynamics, repost if you agree. Ripple XRPIE on real-world asset settlement. High vibe assets, utility crowns the winner. Wrapping with clarity and momentum. Key pillars, White House policy alignment via WIT, CME options live, institutional treasuries over $1 billion, ETF inflow models to 18 plus, supply dynamics tightening. The path, $3 near term, $5 to $10 mid-cycle, $18 plus long-term on adoption scaling. Your $1,000? A stake in that infrastructure. Hold securely on XRPL, explore DEFI yield later, but the entry is now. If this breakdown gave you clarity and momentum, hit that like button. It fuels the algorithm and spreads the insight. Drop your 2025 XRP target in the comments. Mine's $18 plus. Let's see yours. Subscribe for daily alpha. No fluff, just signal. Share this with one person in the community who needs the full picture. Together we're building the future of finance. Not financial advice. Always do your own research. Leo out, stay sharp.